with the dive, and he's got the first down.
That's the one thing about East. They got such big blockers up front. When you do finally get to the running back, whether it's Curtis or Malisi, they're not going down on the first tackle. You got to get in and have a gang tackle.
Well, it's all about assignment football defensively, playing against a team like this. Everybody has to do their assignment and be disciplined, because if you don't, they're going to fake that dive and then go outside, and
everybody will bite on them.
Everybody's in trouble.
They'll be over.
Curtis with the pitch. This one's on the turf. Richardson, first man there to slow it down. And then a host of Mustangs bring up the loss. And it's, boy, they're spotting that clear up to the 20-yard line.
Wow.
They spot that clear to the 20-yard line.
Let's take a look at the
replay.
See if we can figure out where the spot really should have been. He might have gotten there.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
That's pretty close. That was his forward progress. He gets knocked down behind the 20-yard line, but he was not doing a tap dance on it.
Well, a loss of 2 on the play. Takahafua wide to the top of your screen. Waldron to this side, and they're going to throw. Curtis over the middle. Picked off. This one's picked off by Pututau. And did he go in the end zone? He did. It's a touchback.
Wow. What a great break on the ball.
And take a look and see if he grabbed the East receiver and pulled himself across in front of him.
I don't think he did. I think it was just a great break on the ball. He's got both hands up. Boy, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a great play by the big sophomore.
Well, the problem with that play and the difficult thing is, if you miss it, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, they're playing with no safety back there. Those corners on an island.
Huge, huge turnover for Mountain Crest.
So first East drive comes up empty. Mountain Crest will start at their own 20 again. East looking like they're bringing some folks, and they do. Mountain Crest tries the middle, nothing doing. A 3-yard loss.
Well, and that's exactly what I was wondering we're going to see out of Coach Wooten and his staff, is what kind of adjustments they're going to make after really being shut down on that first drive. It looks like they're trying to go to the run and get something started, but nothing doing there. Is that Rigby?
Oh, I think it was Hall.
Might have been Hall. I don't know. He got buried in an avalanche of red and white.
Because Rigby, number 6, was standing right there. The offensive guard got beat like a drum. Let's see what they do with 5 wide receivers now. Low snap. Crest has got time back across the middle to Root, and he's got blockers in front of him. Taylor Root loses the football. So a turnover filled first quarter, and East in business as Root was looking for a running lane. He coughs it up.
Wow, that is exactly what you don't want to do. You're giving East another short field. And you're right, Root was looking to his left, didn't see a man coming from behind, and it looked like he got punched out. Heads up play by the East defense when you get a man out in space. Boy, it's a perfect play. Blockers downfield, Root cutting back across the grain. Right there, yeah. I didn't see the defender's number, but he came in, tomahawked it out.
Yeah, you got to secure the ball, but he didn't see him coming. Now they got the fullback down in a 4-point stance. Curtis will keep it. Down he goes. He's taken down by Mitten after a gain of about 3.
Oh, this is turned out to be a pretty exciting half of the first quarter. It's fantastic. These two heavyweights going at each other.
Yeah, we've only played 5 minutes of this first period, and already both teams with the ball twice. No score with 6:45 to play in the first. This turnover, though, bigger than the East turnover because it happened in Mountain Crest territory. Malisi gets up ahead of steam, picks up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 3. East up to the line quickly. Again, Malisi in that 3-point stance. They take a look at the defense and change the play. Again, no safety back for Mountain Crest.
Well, they're leaving their corners out alone, basically putting 5 men on the line, 9 in the box.
Well, one of the defenders ran right past Curtis, and a lot of this will depend on the spot. It's very close. He needed 3. It's 4th down. He didn't get it.
You got to think with the running ability that East has, they're probably going to go for it. Looks like they're lining up to do so, especially at this part of the field.
Yeah, just follow your offensive line. Curtis leans forward, picks up a couple.
Boy, leaned forward to pick up the half a yard, and nobody hit him. So he just kept running a couple more yards.
He has 42 yards on 4 carries, 35 of those coming on his first carry of the game. Now Mountain Crest playing kind of a 5-4 look against this East offense. Playing without a safety. 4 linebackers. So 1st and 10. And Curtis will keep it. Curtis, man, wide open. Touchdown East. Patatefa was wide open. 24 yards.
Well, and this is what we're talking about. If you take a look at the replay here, no safeties back. You basically leave linebackers to try and slip out when they send him out of the backfield, which is what they do. So he's got to come across. Number 1 draws the defense, and then nobody picks him up.
Nope, Mitten didn't see him till way too late. The PAT's no good. 6-0 East on top of Mountain Crest.
Academy, your club, your results, your life.
Eddie Hall right at his own goal line will bring this one back. Hall driven backwards. And he gets out to about the 17, but East on top 6-0, courtesy a Tanner Curtis touchdown pass to Juka Patatefa. Patatefa, the senior, one of only 18 seniors on this team.
That is scary if you're the rest of 4A. Boy, nobody catches number 1 heading out of the backfield. Just nobody slides over there. He's got a 5-yard cushion.
Now they're busy looking at the quarterback. Again, assignment football. What's your assignment? Don't get caught turkey necking. Wide splits for the offensive line for Mountain Crest as they try to spread this big East team out. Pickett on the move. Pickett up near the 40-yard line. 20 yards.
You got to think the pucker factor for number 8, Jason Cook, for East was a little tight there as Pickett's running at him, and he's a big kid. Brings him down by his ankles, and there's nobody after him.
Mountain Crest has moved the ball. They've been their own worst enemy. Caressa again over there, man wide open. It's Rigby. Look out. One man to beat. Can Cook get him? No. Touchdown, Mountain Crest.
Just like that. I didn't think anybody would catch Rigby when he's in the open field.
58 yards.
Well, it's fantastic protection for Caressa, which we didn't see on the first couple of drives that Mountain Crest had, and a great catch by Rigby up and over his head. That's almost impossible catch. And then he turns on the jets, and even though Cook, I think, is a pretty fast kid, there's not many guys as fast as Rigby.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. Mountain Crest on top, 7-6 with 4:38 to play in the first.
I'm Bryce with UNI Furniture in downtown Logan, where we have been in business for 80 years. How have we done it? Well, we've had great prices on high quality furniture, and we've had great customer service as well. And remember, it's always a better buy at UNI.
Discount Tire, so much more than a tire store. Brakes?
We do that.
Oil changes?
We do that.
Shocks and struts?
We do that.
Batteries?
We do that.
That's right, so much more than a tire store.
All of our service work is performed by ASE certified technicians
and is backed by our exclusive coast-to-coast service warranty. Honored at over 30,000 locations nationwide.
Discount Tire, so much more than a tire store.
Justin Call, the junior, kicking it off for Mountain Crest. Short kick angling to the sidelines. Boy, and that one's going to be good field position for East. And let's go back and take a look at that touchdown. A big play for the Mustangs, 58 yards. Alex Caressa to Nate Rigby, and even with that knee brace on, Rigby able to outrun the defense. And in for the equalizer, and the PAT put Mountain Crest on top.
I think if his knee was at full strength, it wouldn't have been this close.
Well, Mountain Crest had been dinking and dunking and everything underneath and crossing patterns, and they sent guys underneath and then just sent Rigby down the seam.
The two things that both of these touchdowns do now is kind of open up that defense. East was sending pressure, Mountain Crest with 9 guys in the box, and you know they've got to do something to try and protect the passing lanes.
Curtis around the edge. Caressa makes the tackle finally, but not until Curtis gets down inside the 15-yard line of Mountain Crest.
Wow, the offensive line of East just cracked back and destroyed the Mountain Crest front 5.
55 yards for Tanner Curtis.
Boy, and really lucky that Tanner Curtis didn't spin off of that no wrap-up tackle at the end and go for a touchdown.
Curtis 3 yards away from 100 yards rushing, and we still have 4 minutes to play in the first period. Curtis keeps, picks up a yard. Turned into a big play ball game, hasn't it?
Yeah. You kind of figured it would with these two offenses. Mountain Crest putting up 52 last week and East 48 points.
Well, he sure sealed the edge for Curtis on that big run. I mean, they sealed it like you wouldn't believe. Now wider splits again for that East offensive line. Malisi, good hole, and he's submarined after a short gain. Yeah, I say short, but he's down at about the 5.
It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5.
A 4-yard gain. Boy, and he barely got the handoff to Malisi as he was getting tackled was Curtis. It's just inside the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal. 3 minutes to play in the first period, 7-6 Mountain Crest. Here's the give, Malisi, big hole near the goal line, but he was bent over backwards and pushed out before he could get in.
I think they stood him up in a hurry.
I think he did. I think you're right.
Yep.
It's 4th down. Mountain Crest bringing new guys in, and now they got to do an equipment timeout for Malisi as his helmet popped off.
Well, they were trying to go before Mountain Crest could get their substitutions in, and had Malisi had his hat on, they probably could have done that.
4th and goal. The ball is nose up on the goal line. I mean, they need a couple inches, and you'd imagine they'd come in tight and just bowl that thing forward. Mountain Crest has put some beef in the middle. Mountain Crest on their roster doesn't list